you've been in the trade deadline forever. We saw what happened with DeAndre. So how have you dealt with it?
Yeah, man, I'll go ahead and address it here, right here. This is the only time I'll be addressing it this year. And I want to make sure everybody knows that. Yeah, elephant in the room. For me, this is my 8th season. What I've been in trade rooms past 4 or 5 years. There's something that I know that I'm numb to. It's something. It's just whatever comes with this business. There are no hard feelings in this business. You have to take the emotions out of everything, and I've learned that at a young age, and I still hold true to that. My job is to come in here and to help these young guys now, man. I'm no longer the young guy in the locker room. I'm 26 years old and one of the oldest in the room, and that's something that's a new position for me. And one of the things I want to take a lot of pride in as well. So that's where all my attention lies. As long as I'm in this uniform, I'll go out there and represent the state how it's supposed to be represented, and represent myself in the same manner.
I'm going to follow up and you answer as you see fit. Have the Pacers offered you an extension, and if they did, would you be interested?
It's one of those things that I can't answer that right now. I feel like that. It's one of the things that everything's going to have to play out how it's supposed to. But I'm in this uniform right now, and I'm going to represent myself and the team in that manner.
Myles, were you came in as a 19-year-old kid with a veteran team. Now you are the longest tenured player. How do you see yourself fitting with this particular group of players, such a young team, and what your role becomes?
Well, like I said, I'm the big brother in the locker room now. That's one of the bigger things. The lone center is something I'm looking forward to as well, is to come out here and playing that position. I play the 4. The past 3-4 seasons in a sense, and I feel like I'm more in my natural position. I feel like it's a better fit for me, and I'm ready to gel. I have I think the best young point guard in the league. I feel like he's proven that on many occasions now, and I feel like I'm a gel well with him. We've got a chance to put some pickups together this past week, and I'm already liking the way things are looking. And like I said, young team, I'm going to be myself.
Your role, as you mentioned, has changed throughout your time here. Forward center, different coaches, different systems. Do you feel like you've really had a chance to show your potential as a player yet?
I don't think I've scratched the surface of my potential whatsoever. I'm looking forward to big things this season, looking forward to big things the rest of my career, but I gotta let my play do the talking. I can sit here and promise y'all things or say the right things and hype everybody up, but I want to go out there and hoop, man. That's what this is all about.
Did you have a focus in the offseason of what you worked on and where you tried to improve?
Just getting healthy. I think that was the biggest thing. I spent the last, unfortunately, past 2 seasons, having to be cut short, with the foot injuries, and I spent a lot of time rehabbing. I'm in great shape, and I'm feeling good. Mentally, I'm in a great spot, and I'm ready to go out there and deliver this year.
How is that stress reaction? Is there anything that you can or would need to do to proactively prevent that from happening again?
It was just one of the things that happened. I'm in the prime of my career in a sense, and all the years kind of added up. From all the scans, it's 100% healthy. Now it's just a matter of getting back in shape. And I feel like that's such a loose term. When people think of shape, it's all your breathing, this is that. It's so much more than that. It's your tissue, it's your bones. It's just getting used to playing high-level basketball again. And that's all it's going to be for me. I'm going to use this camp in the preseason, obviously, to get in that sort of shape. And body-wise, I'm in about the best shape I can be.
Mentally, were you expecting to be here today?
That's a good question. I think that the way the past off season have played out, you can only go off your past experiences, and I've been in a Pacers uniform, so I can confidently say, yeah, I was.
Myles, with the uncertainty, how do you block out the uncertainty, the distractions, and just get to work?
No, just that. You just get to work, dog. I feel like when you get to this level of basketball, it's a business, and I feel like I've expressed that before. And you take the emotions out of it. It's easy for me to give you a cookie cutter answer, be like, and say that, but that's exactly what it is. Once you're in between them lines, nothing else matters.
Is that a difficult thing to do, blocking that?
Maybe my first, 2-3 years in the league, but at this point in my career, it's standard.
You talked about Tyrese a little bit. Maybe the best passer you've ever played with. How do you feel like you'll fit with him on the floor?
Just that, man. I want to definitely expand his potential. I think that he's obviously young and has a long way to go in a sense in the career, but he's shown so much in such a short amount of time, and I want to help him reach that potential and establish that relationship with him. It's just talked to him a little bit at the end of last season on the bench and whatnot, and reaching out here and there. But I think that the world is his. It's just up to him to take it.
What kind of things do you have to change being a leader for this team now as the longest tenured guy?
That's just the thing. I don't got to change nothing. I'm gonna go ahead and be myself. I think that the only thing that's quote unquote changes is just the years. I mean, I feel like I'm someone who's established myself in this league. And I have that respect, and I want to gain that respect from the young guys just going forward. And all I can do is that was my play and lead by example.
Do you feel a weight of entering a contract year, or do you kind of like look forward to all that kind of could come with it for the first time?
I love pressure, man. I love the pressure since I feel like I perform better under pressure. When you sit here and think about the anxiety of, oh man, the contract, or oh man, this next game, you're just gonna stretch yourself thin, or what's the expression, or whatever, spread yourself thin. There it is. But I love the pressure, man. I think it's exciting.
Have you
had a chance to play much with Jalen yet? How do you think you two will complement each other in the front court?
We can both stretch the floor, both do similar things. I think he's a hell of a rebounder. I think I'm gonna get in there and just expand his potential as well. I think that when you have guys like us, you got to pick your poison. And I think that's really my biggest message for this year, man. Is I can go in here and hoop, talk about the contract year, man. I have an opportunity to, be that Al Jefferson. And he was the guy that was that for me in my first couple of years, and it's funny to kind of put it at that. But one of the biggest messages he sent to me was, man, I'm gonna give you this game. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Your only responsibility is to share this game one day, and here I am. So.
Do you feel like this is your first chance to truly be a leader on the team, or have you had that opportunity before?
I've been a team captain in the past. It just depends on what your definition of a leader is. Is it a leader by years, leader by example, leader by being the first one out here every day? It's just I think I've been a leader on this team, but it's a chance for me to be a leader with a newer group.